It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle. It's the Falcons and the Eagles on Monday night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, though it feels like all the build-up is past, now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17, that's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are, week 2.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions? He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. With that, why don't we take a look at the draft class from 2024. This was the year of offense, at least in terms of the first round. Only 9 defensive players taken the entire first round, none until the 15th pick. So these guys feel like they got some great value in adding a versatile defender. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice pickup there by Bijan Robinson. And so often these big running backs coming out of college, Mike, everyone just assumes they're downhill guys and the passing game is an afterthought. Bijan led all rookie running backs with 58 catches last year. Continues to be a big part of his game. He is the ultimate dual threat back.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Open man is Mooney. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. And his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
Hurts working in the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cousins now. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and That's exactly what they did.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Cousins to throw. This one out to Moore. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Man in motion is Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He finds Devontae Smith. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks in the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Into space at the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
To throw is Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
It was pretty clear what Raheem Morris and the Atlanta Falcons front office saw in this guy, Mike. I mean, when you put the film on, his explosiveness just jumps off the screen. I mean, one of the fastest interior defenders at this last year's combine, and he's twitchy, he's versatile. He still has some things to work on with his awareness and finding the ball, but as far as upside and physical qualities, this guy's off the charts.
3rd and long. Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Cousins now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's complete to Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Well, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Hurts to the air on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts now. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He'll be brought down inside the 25. David Onyemata in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hurts. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, here's Hurts. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out in front by the score of 17-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing his Cousins. That one taken in by London. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Cousins. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Second down throw for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go with Williams. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Cousins now. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd down. Cousins. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Saquon Barkley and... Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Landon Dickerson,
Still second down.
guilty on that one. On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. So it's a win here for the